It was no more options. Once I had noticed that the club was interested in me, I my doubt there was no doubt for me. I love the city. I love Manchester. I think I talked with some guys, and I think it's becoming more blue, Manchester.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the new video. Today we are back again with another video. I know it's been a while, it's been about a month and a half. Sorry about that, it's just I've been taking a bit of a break for pre-season, not much has been going on. But now we've got transfers going on, pre-season starts next week. It is all coming up very, very good. So yeah, today I'm going to talk about the new signing, that is Rodri. I'm ecstatic, I got his name on the back of my shirt for the new year, which I've ordered now. Which is when you know the season's coming near, when the shirts start to come out. By the way, I think the new away kit is sick this year. And then also the home kit is alright, but I've got to get that first because obviously who doesn't get the home kit before the away kit? I think it's a must. But yeah, Rodri, I think it's a great signing. I think we've needed this player for a long time. We needed a number 6. We've gone through trying to get Fred, De Jong and Jorginho, and I do think we've come up with the best one. Although Rodri is the most expensive out of them all, I do think he's the best option we could have got. Other than possibly Frankie de Jong, but I don't know how good he is yet. Because obviously Jorginho, he's had a bit of a on and off season with Chelsea. Then we've got Fred, who's been rubbish at Man United, thankfully. I thought he was going to be really good, but what a waste of 50 million that was. We've ended up getting Rodri. He's 6'3", which is very good. An aerial presence, we need that. I think age is on his side as well. Out of all of them, I think he's the youngest. But no, there's the younger ones, but he's like 22. No, just turned 23 on like the 23rd of June, I think it was. So that's very good. Building for the future again. Lowers our average age, obviously, because Fernandinho is getting on now about 35 years. So yeah, that lowers the average age as well, which is going to be massively helpful. I do think the 62 million buyout clause is a bargain, considering the current market. When you consider Lukaku's worth 75 million, João Felix is worth 126 million. Neymar's worth 200 million, and Rodri, who is arguably the best midfielder in the whole of La Liga, who have the Ballon d'Or winner. I think that's pretty impressive. From what I hear from various places, Rodri has bags and bags of potential and could possibly become the best number 6 in world football, and a bit like a new Sergio Busquets, something that clearly Pep Guardiola would have liked. I think another notable thing about Rodri is that he is your classic David Silva type player, not big on social media, doesn't live in a massive house, literally lived in a uni flat for his whole time at Atletico Madrid, still studies, and no tattoos. That is like your classic City, Aguero, David Silva type player. Just he seems to be one of those players that just does training, goes, not seen until the training the next day, and just gets on about his work, very professional, which again is something that I think we need and could be a potential sign of captaincy in the future. I think it could be between someone like him, Laporte and Stones to be our future captain once the era of Fernandinho, Aguero, David Silva have all gone. Although maybe De Bruyne might take over, but he's not got too long left either. Again, like I was saying before, it was a much needed position. I think everyone knew that we needed this position, and I think last year when we didn't sign someone like Jorginho, I was getting a bit panicky that Fernandinho wasn't going to get through the whole year. But he did, although he did get injured at certain points, and we did notice that when he was gone, there was big problems like in Crystal Palace and Leicester, and then when he came back against Southampton, we were much better. So yeah, it's a very important position that we haven't needed now for some time, so I'm relieved that we have got him in that sense. Another side to it is it means Werner can now lay off the games, because he's getting on now, so he's not going to be able to play 38 Premier League games, X amount of Champions League, X amount of League Cup, and X amount of FA Cup games. It's just not going to happen anymore. so he can rotate. It could also be a solution to another centre back, because obviously now Vinny's gone, we need a new centre back, and that does now mean, he could start a centre back. I don't really see it happening, but occasionally he could. I think Fernandinho could start. We could start to see him appear as centre back more often. We've seen it before in previous years. Like, I remember he did it against Watford in 2015-16 away when we won 2-1. So I remember that. And I think he could be a solid centre-back, not too fast but decent. He can read the game well, he can pass the ball well, and he can tackle well. So he's got all the right attributes, and I think if you put him alongside a Laporte, I think he could work very well. So that is another bonus to Rodri. Guys, my opinion on this signing is, I do think it's a good signing. I think it's needed. I'm actually very excited about him. He makes me excited a bit like, makes me feel a bit like when Bernardo signed, that kind of feeling. He's my type of position, that's why I play when I play Sunday League football. So it's just the type of player that I quite like seeing a sign. It's a big name player, record signing, big boots to fill. We all know the last person we signed from Atletico Madrid, in fact, before him, was also a record buyer and also to number 16 and by the name of Sergio Aguero. And we all know how that one ended up. And if he was to go anything like that, then this signing is going to be special. Just before I end this video, I do also want to mention we have signed Angelina back, which I am very, very happy about. Because, yeah, I think it's a good signing. Very, very cheap. It's like 10 million euros. Can't go wrong with it. If he's rubbish, which he won't be, then we can sell him on and we'll probably still make a profit, because, yeah, Mendy's becoming less and less reliable. I think he might go if he's not fully fit for the whole season this year. And it's just another left back option. Played great at PSV last year, getting in the team of the year, won like prospects of the year as well. And yeah, he's just a very, very good signing with no risk, and I'm glad to have him back. Also, I like him extra because in the FA Youth Cup final of 2015, I actually was a mascot with him, so I kind of wanted him to make it from then onwards. So yeah, if I can find the clip, I'll put it now.
The team hosted its first ever cup final on Monday night with the visit of Chelsea under-18s.
Yeah, I'm very happy about that signing. I think it'll be a good one. And yeah, I know today's video was a lot shorter than usual, but for now I'm just going to talk about transfers and transfer rumours and pre-season games while we wait for the new season to kick off. And the first vlog of that will be Tottenham at home on Saturday, 5:30. Sadly, I can't do a live reaction to West Ham because I'll be in an airport coming back, so that's quite disappointing. But yeah, thank you guys for watching today. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. I am back now. We're going to be doing one video a week, hopefully. That is the aim at the moment. So yeah, that's all for me today. And I will see you guys probably tomorrow, actually, because I'm going to do 2 uploads this week, and it'll be the Q&A that I've been saying I'll do for ages. So yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.